When does judicial activism become judicial overreach? Have you ever wondered how judges can shape laws and influence society? This brings us to a key question. When does judicial activism become judicial overreach? Judicial activism is when judges interpret laws in ways that address social issues or protect rights, especially when other branches of government are not acting. This can mean expanding or limiting rights based on a judge's interpretation. On the flip side, judicial overreach happens when judges go beyond their constitutional authority. This occurs when they make decisions that should be left to elected officials. For example, if a court starts to dictate policy decisions, it disrupts the balance of power among the branches of government. From a Republican viewpoint, judicial activism is often viewed with caution. Republicans generally support limited government principles and believe in a clear separation of powers. Each branch of government has its own role, and when judges make policy decisions, it can feel like they are stepping outside their boundaries. Judicial activism crosses into judicial overreach when judges impose their personal views rather than interpreting the law as it is written. This can happen when courts dictate how laws should be enforced or interfere with the executive branch's role. For instance, if a court orders the executive branch to implement a policy that Congress did not pass, this is a clear example of overreach. In practical terms, judicial overreach can create conflicts between branches of government. It can undermine the democratic process by allowing policies to be enacted without the consent of elected representatives. This can lead to a situation where the will of the people is not reflected in the laws that govern them. Within the framework of limited government principles, Republicans argue that judicial overreach undermines the checks and balances designed to prevent any one branch from becoming too powerful. While judicial activism may sometimes be necessary to fill gaps in governance, it is essential to maintain a balance to avoid crossing into overreach. In summary, understanding the difference between judicial activism and judicial overreach is vital. It helps clarify the role of judges in society and the importance of maintaining the balance of power among government branches.